Oh my God, Daraja.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Nice job, Ashley.
Oh my.
All right, we're down to our Pro Bikini champ.
By myself.
I guess we can start our vlog. 2 days out from Michigan. Yeah, your lower back looks tighter. Oh yeah, definitely fuller. All right guys, so we're gonna do a little bit of a travel vlog. This is day one of our trip to Michigan. Miss Daraja there is doing the Pro Bikini Show.
Yes.
Powerhouse.
Yes, we are.
And it's pretty exciting because she's already Olympia qualified, so there's kind of no pressure.
Yeah, I'm so excited, honestly, going into the show. The lineup is awesome, so to be compared to people who have already stepped on the Olympia stage and very seasoned pros, I really honestly can't wait for the feedback from the judges. So.
Yeah, so we'll just document a little bit of the trip. We're leaving Tampa. Daraja lives in Naples, so it's about 2.5 hours. She came, crashed last night. I already have some footage in here of us posing this morning. So just to get a little insight of what it's like to compete at the pro level. There's not gonna be many shows local to you. You're gonna have to get on an airplane. So I'll document us going to the store, going to the gym. We gave ourselves an extra day, so it's only Thursday. She could be in on Saturday, but when you travel the day before the show, that can create some stress. If there's a delay, you gotta get in, get your training done, get your food. So we've got a full day to kind of get in, get settled. We have a local resource. Sarah Deppa lives near there, so she's hooking us up with a ride. That always helps if you know somebody where you're going. So yeah, we'll just talk about tips and tricks of the process of competing as a pro.
Yeah.
Then we'll get some awesome stage footage, and then we'll talk about the results and probably what's next. So stay tuned. All right, we made it to Detroit. Got picked up by Sarah Deppa, who lives here. So like I said, you know, we're gonna do a travel vlog, and when you go to a city where you know some people, this is the awesome part. So part of the reason I came to the show was because of Sarah. When I was looking at shows for the pro schedule, Sarah mentioned this one, and it worked out. She's doing the amateur, so we got a little mini squad for this show. 2 people. So all right, we're gonna go get a lift in and get some food. So we'll document that a little bit. All right, we made it to Detroit. I don't care what the real name is. We're going to train at the Powerhouse. Hopefully no one gets mad at me for filming the workout. If they do,
Don't worry about
I'll
it.
have to speak to Daraja.
Actually, $50 an hour.
Worth it. All right, guys, this is our 2-day out from the show warm-up. What I really like to do with clients that fly before a show is save the workout for after the flight. Why? Well, with all the stress of the travel, the pressurized cabin, the eating, the digestion, just sometimes airport travel can be stressful in itself. So if you get off an airplane, you go to a gym, you eat, you get a workout in, you kind of just bring your physique back to baseline. And so this was just our Thursday workout, which I set up as a full body routine. I don't like to stop training before the show. However, the goal is not necessarily to be sore or hit any PRs. It's just to train to make sure that we still have carbohydrates and everything going into the muscles. And I get a chance to look at my athletes. And so Sarah here was looking a little flat. And so we were actually able to increase her calories the next day. And here are the deer that were outside of our Airbnb. And then the next day we had some posing. Welcome to the vlog.
Hello.
This is Miss Jasmine.
Hi, such a pleasure to be on.
Yeah, we're doing a like YouTube kind of, I don't know, weekend in the life of a bikini pro competitor.
Oh man.
So she came to my house in Tampa, now we're here in Michigan, and this is the posing coach that's making it happen. So
yes, we're gonna go out there and kill it.
Yeah. Not only are you the coach this weekend, but you're also the competition. So
we're gonna have a dance off.
Pose off. That'd be so cool if you guys get side by side.
I know. Hey, we're G and H, Gonzalez and Hill, kind of
that's
in
true.
order.
Oh, you'll be in the group
Comparison.
For sure. Oh, man. It just got real. The student and the teacher. That's so funny. You guys look like a mirror. Oh, there we go.
Get it?
She's got.
Oh, wow.
There's so much stuff in here.
Guess who?
Boomerang. Boomerang now.
All right, boomerang, go. Okay, here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
I love it!
All right, so the morning of the show, final check-in, making video for the gram with her high quality water jug. Oh yeah, you're on. All right, guys, that's it. This is it. The whole season, it's all over. A couple hours. We got prejudging here at the Powerhouse Pro in Michigan, and that'll be it. So we're gonna go kick some butt, have some fun. Final check-ins. Daraja's doing our Instagram stuff. So part of, you know, competing is learning to become a pro, and Daraja did her own makeup today.
I sure did.
Her and Sarah did her tan. So, you know, that's part of it. You know, the sport, there's a lot of little nuanced things, but you just get better and better and better at each thing. You know, it's not just a physique competition, you know, so, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
I'm good at it, so. Look how good her makeup came out. Hello. Yeah, looks really good. So, she got her face on, physique's ready. Let's go do some damage. Good. We're good. All right, guys. So here we go at the Powerhouse Gym Pro-Am in Michigan. So this was what we call group comparisons. So there was about 15 bikini pros. Maybe there was 16 or 17, because what they do is they bring everybody out first in groups, basically in alphabetical order. So these were groups of 5. So you just come out, do a front pose, do a back pose. This allows the judges to just get an idea of what the look on stage is like, conditioning-wise, shape-wise. And this gives them a chance to kind of look over the competitors in a comparison before the individual routines. Next, they come out for individuals. Now, sometimes they'll do individuals first, but at this show, they did group comparisons first. This is Daraja's individual routine, which is simply stunning. Daraja is very, very good on stage. She's put a lot of work into this routine. It looks very natural, very poised, but I promise you she does this routine every day, multiple times per day. And when you have a panel of judges that don't know the competitors, because there are so many bikini pros, this is a real chance to kind of grab attentions, let them know who you are, highlight your best attributes, hide your flaws. And so to the competitors out there that are pros, this is a game changer. I see so many pros that walk out, just hit some basic poses and walk off. And you can really tell when people have put time and effort into this routine to make it look like they just stand out from the group. So this was Daraja's routine. The next thing they do is call outs. So they bring all the competitors on stage. The judges look over their notes and they compare and they decide who they want to see in the first call outs. This is generally going to be your top 5 to 7 to sometimes even 8 I've seen in a first call out. So at this show, they decided that there was 6 girls that they felt were potentially going to be in the top. And this was the initial call out. And as you see, Daraja made the first call out once again, just like at Hurricane Pro. And as you see here, they moved Ashley Kaltwasser to the middle. Then they moved Daraja to the middle. So right now I'm ecstatic. This is exactly what we wanted to see. Ashley Kaltwasser just finished 6th at the Olympia. So you are now seeing Daraja on stage with some seasoned pros. The girl all the way on the left, that's Maya. This is her second pro show, so she was thrilled to be in the first call out. The girl all the way on the right, Brina, just got off the Olympia stage. The girl second from right is Amy Landry, the blonde. She got second at the Arizona Pro, beating a few Olympians right before the Olympia. So you're basically on stage with some very talented girls. And then if you check it out, that's her posing coach, Jasmine Gonzalez, just to her left. Jasmine got second at the St. Louis Pro last year. So all these girls are powerhouses. Now, after that call out, Daraja ended in the middle. What they did at the end of prejudging was they did one final call out. They brought these 4 girls out. So what that told us was this was the top 4. Now, within that, there's a lot of movement. But generally speaking, if you're in the middle 2, you are either first or second. Either side doesn't usually matter. Then on the outside of that would be 3 or 4. So if you looked at the Olympia placings, you notice that Issa ended up in the middle with Janet, and they were both 1-2. So at this point, I'm thrilled. Why? Because Daraja's in the middle next to Amy. Now they move Ashley in and Amy out. So there was some positive signs here. They never took Daraja out of the middle. However, they were moving people around, which told me they were trying to figure out who was second, but they kind of knew who was first. However, you never know until finals is over, because they do come back at finals and do what's called a confirmation scoring round. So we do come back at finals and it is judged again. They don't typically make a lot of movement during that time, but if it's close, they can come back. Now, in my mind, when I saw this, Daraja just has better shape. Her glutes are fuller and a little bit tighter. She's not overly hard. You know, from a coach's perspective, from, my judging perspective, I thought she was better, but you never really know. I mean, this is Ashley Kaltwasser in the middle with her. Then one final time, they brought Amy Landry back to the middle. This kind of, just confirmed to me that, okay, Daraja was most likely going to be winning. But you'll see shortly, we didn't just assume that. We actually went ahead and got some food and went to the gym. So this is how prejudging ended. This is the final call out. This is your top 4. And when your client is in the middle of a group of 4, you are just ecstatic. All right, guys, so it's a few minutes before final starts, and at the night show here in Michigan, they're doing the pros first and then the amateurs, so we'll find out shortly. But no matter really what happens, this trip has been about, Daraja's final show of the year, and my client Sarah that lives here, but it's been just a crazy ride with Daraja to go from amateur to pro to Olympia qualified in just a number of shows. And then today, as you probably saw by now in the footage, she was holding center against a 3-time Miss Olympia champion and being compared very well to them. So it's been an amazing thing. But part of this sport, getting Daraja to this point has been learning about the sport and understanding it. And there's been a lot of people along the way that have helped me, that have helped Daraja, and some of those people are here. So it's great to just be able to share this with them, be here, enjoy the sport. And it's a constant evolution as a coach and as a competitor, and being here is really the only way that we go about that. So it seems like a little show. It is. It's a small show here in Michigan, but it's important. And being out here supporting the sport, and I don't know, it's just exciting. It's I've never been to as many shows as I have this year, and hopefully you guys are enjoying seeing that experience. If it encourages you guys to get out, compete, do a show, learn more about the sport, support your friends and family if you're not competing. But we'll see what happens tonight at finals in a few minutes here. We'll see if Daraja can finish up the season with one more win before we shut it down, and we'll do some post-show eating. I'll try to get some footage of that, and maybe even tomorrow as we travel home to Tampa, just so you can get an idea of what it's like on these trips. These bodybuilding trips where we, it's not a vacation, it's work. From the time I get here to the time I leave, we're focused on getting a job done, and that also includes work that I need to do with my other clients. And so, you know, it all has to blend in together. I really try to enjoy the moment and be in the experience while I'm here. So hopefully you guys enjoy the footage, and let's go get some footage from finals, and wish best of luck to Daraja and Sarah. All right, guys, so here we go. This is the confirmation scoring round, first call out. So they did something similar to the first part of the show in the morning. They called everybody out at finals for the confirmation round, and I believe it was the same 6. So you have Daraja and Ashley on the left, Jazzy in the middle, Maya in the middle, Amy second from right, and Brina Martinez all the way on the right. And so what they did was they moved Ashley in, which, you know, when they move Ashley first, you go, uh-oh, maybe that makes me a little nervous. Shortly after, they move Daraja in. So now we know we're down to the top 2, which is a really good sign. You know, obviously after prejudging, that was the case. So we kind of thought it was going to be this way. This kind of confirmed that, okay, it was going to probably be Ashley or Daraja in second and first. So all I'm looking for here is just to make sure that we've done what we did to come into finals better. We actually went and had a nice big meal, and we actually went to the gym and trained a little bit just to make sure she stayed full. You know, when you're lean, things can happen quickly and the body can adjust. So we wanted to make sure we came in just as good as we did for the morning. So mission accomplished. So what the judges are doing now is just confirming the scoring. And then, you know, it's a little bit different than Hurricane Bay. Hurricane Bay, they brought out 5 for the final confirmation round, and Daraja was in the middle. So I had a lot more confidence going into the placings. And so as they started calling the placings, you know, you basically just do not want to hear your client's name at this point. You know, you just do not want to hear it till the end. So, you know, so congrats to Jasmine Gonzalez, her posing coach, who has been an amazing friend to not only me, but, you know, many of my clients pose with her. So she got 5th place, and, you know, one of her better packages of the year. She's definitely someone to watch out because her season's just getting started. Her and her coach have got a plan. Then in 4th, you got Brina Martinez, who is just stunning, just shape, beauty, the whole thing, which just gets it. It's more exciting than ever when you hear, like, you know, someone beating, like, people of this caliber. So here's another call out.
All right, in second place, we're down to our top 2. Second place this evening, competitor number 7, Ashley Colbosser.
Good job, Ashley! So they put Amy Landry in 3rd, so that's why I let you hear that. They announced Ashley in 2nd. So like I said, you do not want to hear your client's name called. Now we can hear the official announcement.
Competitor number 6, Daraja Hill.
Good job, Daraja! The prodigy. Oh my God. So sorry for cutting out the audio, but with the music, the copyright stuff, the video won't really upload properly. I got to cut out as much audio as possible, but there you have it. Daraja Hill just completed an undefeated season. We are done until next year. So Tampa Pro, Amateur Overall, North Americans, Class B and Overall, Hurricane Pro Overall, Powerhouse Gym Overall. Now we get to celebrate. Congrats, Daraja.
Fucking deal, yo. I'm gonna fucking cry.
What is going on?
I couldn't even contain myself on stage. I was like, I don't even care what's going on.
I don't know. How are we gonna get this on news?
I was thinking that to myself.
That's how I got it.
All right, guys. Well, here in Michigan, and look who's here. All the people.
Hi.
So introduce yourself.
We're Men's Physique, Mr. Michigan.
And he's 1 week out.
1 week out.
And then we got Alexis over here. And Marie. We got Adam, who does not have an Instagram account. And what's your name, young lady?
Oh, my name's Daraja. You might not have seen me around.
It's Daraja?
Daraja.
Yeah. She might have Instagram. I don't know. I'm just doing video right now. This is for the travel vlog. Stop it. I didn't even get a bite yet. Did you feed it to the dog? What is wrong with you two? Daraja.
They nailed it. I'm still working on mine.
I haven't had a bite yet.
My favorite wants extra hash browns.
Oh, good thing.
They are there.
They're not going to go to waste. And I got a little bit of Chichos.
I'm gonna give this all.
Yes, take that all.
Eggies.